Hey everyone, Xanatakura here. Hope you're all okay and well. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had a couple of chores I needed to do before I started today's stream, which we will be testing out a new demo today for a game that came up as sort of like alongside games I played before, which is Danganronpa. And anybody who has either watched me stream it in the past or has watched my videos on YouTube, everybody knows I love Danganronpa. So we're going to be playing some Danganronpa inspired stuff-ish, possibly, with new twists, new turns, and a guy who's part skeleton? I don't know, I haven't got a clue. I'm just here to have a good time and test out this new demo. It's called a Psycho-Sleuth. I don't think it's out till next year, so let's see what we've got. It looks futuristic-y as well, with like tech and stuff. It looks cool. I don't think there were subtitles, so I'm just gonna assume there was one for gore display. So yeah, maybe no pink blood this time. Who knows? We'll see. Let's just get into it. Okay, select deduction difficulty. Do you have one for someone who takes way too long to think about stuff and is steps ahead in the future, but not necessarily for where she needs to be now and using the wrong stuff? Is there that difficulty option? It's a murder mystery game. Basically, it's a whodunit. Exactly, Key. No time limits. No time limits, a relaxed experience focused on the story and character exploration. Recommended for most players, balanced pacing with a focus on deduction and investigation. I don't know. I do want to not like have to stress too much, considering we're exploring a demo. So we'll go with story mode tentatively, I think, because I want to be able to explore it at my own pace.
「ある日、理と呼ばれる宗教が突如として台頭した。その勢力は驚異的な速さで拡大し、熱狂的な信者を次々と引きつけていく。だが、それだけではない。理は人知を超えた技術によって回転子と呼ばれる発電施設を築き上げたのだ。回転子は燃料を一切必要とせず汚染も生み出さない奇跡の装置だった。この不可思議なエネルギーを求め、あまたの都市や国家が次々と理に身を寄せ、その支配下へと飲み込まれていった。やがて理は世界最大の宗教となり、そしてある日、ごく限られた者たちのもとへ招待状が届けられる。大聖堂で行われる選抜への招待である。勝者は神となり、いかなる願いも叶えられるという。
You know when something sounds too good to be true? Probably is. Also, anyone getting cult vibes right now? Just me? Okay, sure. Just point a finger at the obvious suspect and call it a day. You're right, Sue. That is how these games tend to go, isn't it? But Sue, if you get wrong problems pop up and this headache is going to happen. Okay. I mean, we're looking at a rather utopian, pretty-looking city right now, obviously. This is the city, home to the Logic Church headquarters and its grand cathedral, with a population of several million. More than half of its residents are followers of the Logic Church. I wonder why. That Phoenix Wright figured that one out. Yeah, no, right? Can I phone a friend? My friend being Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm just here to... Yeah. Oh. There's gonna be a basement filled with dead bodies, isn't there? Okay, so we've got this guy called... Aren't you the guy from the beginning? On the front? Half skeleton boy? What is this? What is this? Are these glasses? What is this? On his nose. Is that how the glasses stay on? Because that's an interesting take. If I needed glasses, I'd probably just prefer to be blind. Just my own personal opinion. I would not wear these glasses. I don't know how this guy really sounds, so I'm just going to use my own voice. That, and he's probably the guy we're going to be playing for the demo, so I will use my own voice for this guy. Well, would you look at that? Even I got an invitation. Seems Logic Church really can't do without me. So he's the meh dude. So his name is Lyle. Okay, cool. Do we get any other details? No? Okay, sure. We can have a shop filled with witchcraft in Logic City. I don't think so. And then we've got Lena? Of course. Compared to you, other humans are nothing more than walking lumps of flesh. Oh, lovely. So we've got two narcissistic nerds over here in the corner. I only speak the truth. What's terrifying is that you generally believe that. So are you two related? You both got the same hair color and eye color? Are you brother and sister? Is there anyone out there? Yeah, okay. My sister suffers from a cognitive disorder. She thinks everyone else is a lump of flesh. Is that a cognitive disorder? I'm sorry. I'm being horrible to this game. Please continue. She's got OCD. Okay. Wait, so which type though? Because I recently found out. I watch some videos on YouTube, and there's a professional therapist that's on there, and he says there's two different types. There's OCD, and then I'm trying to remember what the other one is. It's OC and an extra word. One's to do, I think it's obsessive compulsive personality disorder, and then obsessive compulsive disorder. The obsessive compulsive disorder is that I think it's something that, like, you have to do things in such a specific way, or you basically short circuit and you die. But the personality disorder is to do with, obviously, your personality. But you don't suffer from, like, you have to fold the corners of the toilet roll in before you use it, or you have to, like, get out of bed on the left side. Like, nothing that will basically make you, like, flip a table or something, like, if you don't do it. But, okay. Be interesting to see what I learned from this. Oh, wow. Hang on a minute. I didn't get a chance to... Common symptoms include excessive hand washing, constant... But I didn't get to read that either. But for Lena, her compulsive takes only one form, which is what? She's incapable of lying. Is that part of OCD? Is that really part of OCD? I'm gonna have to do some researching on this. I'm sure the creators of this game did their research, but I'm generally interested if you can't lie if you have OCD. Because if that's the case, a friend of my family, who we're, as a family, everyone else except them, is convinced they have OCD, definitely does not, because they do lie every now and again. So, yeah. Okay. I didn't think both you and I would get an invitation. But something about the letter bothers me. You mean the way this whole selection works? Or that claim about becoming a god? It's one thing for the selection process to be vague, but saying the winner turns into a god and gets any wish granted? What's that even supposed to mean? Do you have a wish, Lyle? Like maybe becoming filthy rich? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not that broke. My savings could last me a lifetime. I wish I could say that. I wish I could say that. If it could last me a lifetime, I wouldn't have to work, bruh. Granted, only in my life. Only if my lifetime ended tomorrow. There we go. Come on. Yeah, that's what most people would call dead broke. Anyway. Yep. Who's this person? We'll find out soon enough. Who's this person? I feel like I need to use like a posh robot voice. Candidates for godhood. Please step inside. Okay. What the fuck was that face? I'm sorry. I would see that and go, you know what? Ascending and becoming a god's not for me. I'm just gonna go back to my job where I'm living hand to mouth every day instead. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh my god. Creepy blindfolded cult nun over here. Oh my god. Following the members of the Logic Church, Lena, I gotta keep saying it right, Lena, because it's not gonna be Lena. Lena's a weird pronunciation, isn't it? Lena and I step into the Grand Cathedral. At that moment, I had no way of knowing that the winner of the selection would truly become a god was beyond doubt. Welcome to Danganronpa. The killer is me. Okay, does everyone say that? Because that's going to be a problem for deciding who's done it. Where are we? Huh? What happened to the person who brought us in? She vanished the moment we stepped inside and locked the door behind us. This doesn't feel right. Lyle, before we talk to anyone else, we'd better investigate this room. Wazda time! Pathological truth teller is opposite of pathological. Wazda to move. Tab to collect clues. Okay. Press Q to review the clues you've gathered. Aight. Person! Wait, are you floating? Are you floating? No, you're not floating. I think you're just standing further back. You look like you're floating. I thought for a second you weren't wearing any shoes, but you are wearing something on your feet. Okay, so I can collect a light switch in the room. If you turn it off, the entire chamber will be plunged into darkness. Okay, cool. Good to know. It's a wheel. Looks like Sorry, just need to get the out of my system so I can pronounce things properly. Looks like turning the top switch to the left cranks the sanctified cremator up to 1,500 degrees. It's a cremator switch. Lovely. But I don't see any machinery here for grinding. A grinder? When a body's burned, most of it's destroyed. Only the bones remain. The ashes aren't just what's left after burning. They're made by mechanically grinding the charred bones. As expected of you, Lyle, you even know the details of how people get turned into ashes. I swear, every time you compliment me, it feels like you're actually making fun of me. How could I? I can only tell the truth. Still, I've heard plenty of people just vanish after joining the Logic Church. Seems this religion is hiding even more secrets than we thought. She's starting to turn British. I mean, I am British, but you know, like posh British. Is this the cremator? What's this? Didn't you just say we were standing next to a cremator? There's a label on it. Sanctified cremator. As for what it's used for, ugh. What is it? The description says used to burn sinners of the Logic Church. Requires 5 hours to cool down after use. Obviously, that piece of information is important for later on. So it's basically a facility for burning people. Looks that way. There's a button here. Should we press it and see what's inside? Wouldn't it be dangerous to open it? No, this button just opens the cremator's door. The one that starts the fire must be somewhere else. We've just literally looked at that first. To fully grasp the layout of this room, it's probably best to open it and take a look. Alright then, 1, 2, here we go! Someone dead in there? Ooh, steamy. Oh, someone was in there. Inside it's nothing but ashes left from burning people. This is horrifying. But something about this sanctified cremator feels off. What do you mean, off? I don't know, it just feels like something isn't quite right. Okay. Good to know, bro. What is? It's a cube. The Sea Angel, a power generator of unknown design, looked completely different from the spire-like structure outside. It looks like a smaller indoor version. The Sea Angel generates clean, pollution-free energy, a technology every nation dreams of unlocking. Hasn't anyone ever tried dismantling one? I've heard they're impossibly durable, nearly impossible to take apart, and you can't see what's inside either. And even if you did manage to open one, not only would the Logic Church find out, but it could trigger some kind of unknown biological catastrophe. Rumor has it, a small town was completely destroyed after someone tried opening a Sea Angel. You know an awful lot about this, Lyle. Don't tell me you actually tried opening one yourself. You think we'd be here if that was the case? Oni-chan! Oni-chan! Or Annie, is it? No, Oni? No. I always get confused with this because I only use Ototo, because my brother is younger than me. Ototo! No, it would be Oni-chan, Annie-chan is older sister, right? Lyle! Hello, Lyle! Oh, let's check the clock. Clock! What does the time say? Ototo! The time is currently 11:15. Good to know, bruh. It's a machine that says error. This looks like a machine for grinding bones into ash. Oh, so there is one of those here. Okay. This display says error. Looks like it's broken and unusable. Good to know. Okay, right. I think we've checked out we didn't check out this. That says 4. Okay. Hi, Fish! And possibly Jess. I don't know if Jess is with you, but hello! It looks like this device shows how many people are still alive in the room. Interesting. Why would we even need something like that? Maybe to keep track of how many people are still alive in here? This room is making me feel more and more uneasy. Yeah, no shit. It's like, there's currently 4 of you. Wait until we turn the lights off and then there'll only be 3! It's the door. The door is firmly locked. It looks like we'll need a key to open it. Cool. I feel like I have checked everything that I can interact with. Now I need to start talking to the other people. Let's start with this person because I saw them first and I generally thought they were floating. Hi, no Jess. Okay, no worries, Fish. Just checking because sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. Okay, so who are you? You went so you were like Are you you're based off the what were they called? I've seen them on Grandpa Attenborough's programs. I always call him Grandpa Attenborough because anybody who's grown up with David Attenborough, he's basically everyone's grandpa. He's just an amazing human being. He did he narrated a part about those. I don't know if they're called fish or something. Angel. No, they're not like angel fish, but angel something because they look like angels, right? They are vicious little fuckers. Blind, I seem to recall they were blind, but they're vicious little fuckers. That's just, I tell you what, I'm getting some really random knowledge while I'm playing this game. Anyway, let me carry on. Let me get back into the game. Just because it's just like there, and I'm like, oh my god, it's there. It's in the wrong place, but yeah, it's there. Welcome, candidates for divinity. Who are you? I am the arbitrator? Yeah, arbitrator. God, I tell you what, my head is terrible. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something. I feel like really like bunged up, so if I'm a bit like sniffly, I'm sorry. I'm getting all the bugs from work. And host of this selection. You may call me the Proxy Saint. Oh, the Proxy Saint. Oh, lovely, darling. Tally-ho, what? As you can see, I am an android, a being created solely for the purpose of this selection. Why call yourself Proxy Saint? Where's the real leader? To take part in the selection, the former identity was set aside. Until it concludes, I alone will preside. Okay. Hello, lady. I stole a glance at the mysterious person besides me. Could she be the leader of the Church of Logic? No one knows what the leader of Logic actually looks like. Does she look like you? That is classified. I cannot disclose it. Aw, don't be like that. Just a tiny hint. Just the tip of the secret, that's all I'm asking.
Cool.
Improper intent detected. No further answer will be given. My brother's not indecent. He's just a little more pervy than the average guy. Lena, calm down. What kind of defense only makes me... That kind of defense only makes me look worse. Okay, let's talk to this person. Are you a participant in the selection as well? Mind if I ask why you're barefoot? On your left foot? I didn't see her left foot. She's barefoot? Oh, okay. Is that a kink for you, Lyle? Barefooted women? What's with the smack? She's not answering the question. Lyle, maybe they just don't want to talk to you. If you just tell me your name, I'll leave you alone. We don't know how she sounds. My name is Kitsuna. I'm a member of the Church of Logic and participant in the selection. Ah, there's what she looks like, her face. I don't know what she sounds like yet, so I'm just gonna have to default. I have to hear, like, at least what the person who's voicing her sounds like a bit to get the general idea as to what I think they might sound like and try to replicate it, basically. May you comprehend all things. The God of Logic blesses you. Hi, Jess! Hello! How are you? Because the choices later are so awful, the unreasonable demands earlier don't seem so bad in comparison. You're so clever, Lyle! Okay, I suppose we can just talk to our sister now. What's younger sister? I feel really bad now, because I don't have a younger sister, I only have a younger brother. That's annoying, I generally can't remember now. Never mind, it's fine. Do you need something? If you want me to sing Lyle's praises, I could rattle off tens of thousands, no, hundreds of thousands of compliments without stopping. I know you can't lie, but that's exactly what makes it so unsettling. She's just a full supporter of Ane-chan. Ane-chan. I'm okay, Jess, apart from the fact I think I'm getting a cold, which I'm hoping not to have by the time I come visit, because nothing worse than feeling ill when you're on holiday. First, welcome everyone. I am the Proxy Saint. Oh, look at the little angel smiling. No. Glided. My foremost duty is to ensure that this selection proceeds without disruption. Take this electronic scripture. Within it, you will find all manner of information. I have hidden the contestants' records within data chips scattered throughout the cathedral. It's up to you to uncover them. As the overseer of this selection, I will neither lie nor lend aid to anyone. Place your trust in my neutrality. Can the victor truly become a god? Yes, without question. That sounds doubtful. What does becoming a god even mean? You shall gain the power to bend the world to your will, and any wish you desire will be granted. No word benefits such an existence more than a god. Maybe I should try to look at her words from another angle. The reach of the Logic Church extends across the world. With their backing, most wishes really could be granted. Believe me, there is a way to become a god. It's just not that no one has uncovered it yet. Once you grasp it, you'll see that the gods have always been among us. If you know the way to godhood, why not try it yourself? Because it cannot be done. Unless it takes a form humans can comprehend, neither gods nor demons will ever ascend. Why is it... She's turned into a freaking rotatory dial for some reason now. I don't get what you mean. Could you be clearer? If I told you one could become a god without any cost, would you believe it? Human beings are bound to cause and effect. Only through sacrifice can anything be gained. Only with an offering will the gods descend. A sacrifice? A chill crept over me, and the proxy saint's next words confirmed my worst fear. I will now explain the rules of the selection. All of you must kill each other until there is only one left. Oh, takes the form of a game called Werewolf. Okay. The werewolf must kill within the time limit while keeping their identity hidden and avoid being discovered. If the werewolf escapes suspicion and survives, they shall ascend as a god and have their wishes fulfilled. Are you saying the participants in the selection have to kill each other? Well, that's what we're getting at, bruh. That is correct. This is a game of death. Commit yourselves fully. Take life, or struggle to preserve your own. Wait, Lena and I don't want any part of this. Are you certain? I shall repeat. The victor's wish shall be fulfilled. Whatever you pray for, so long as it can be grasped, the god of logic will grant it. Hearing those words, I faltered. Why? I'm sorry, why? Oh yeah, you just have to murder anybody else taking part, and then you can become a god. Is murdering people enough for you to ascend? With no... Literally, you're just taking this android at face value right now, bruh. I thought you were smart. And in that single moment of hesitation, Lena and I lost our final chance to walk away. I don't get why, though. We probably couldn't have, got out anyway because we were already locked in here. I'm sorry, we should have backed out when we saw that creepy cult woman with the grin on her face. That's the time you should eat skeet before she tells you to go inside. That's the time. Oh God, guide us. Guide us who have gone astray. Reveal to us the first candidate for divinity. I'm a villager. This is turned into Salem. Anyone remember the game Salem? I'm a villager, guys. The roles shall appear differently to each of you. Werewolf, claim your play. Claim your play? Play? Pray. Villagers, endure. Strive to live. The first round of Werewolf begins now. Lovely. Oh, great! Just switch the lights off? Yeah, let's go. Suddenly, chaos struck. The room was swallowed by darkness. Lena, I don't know where the werewolf are hiding. Stay close to me. The instant I spoke, I knew it was a mistake. In total darkness, speaking would only give away my position. Lena, run! Oh, someone got it. Suddenly, something blunt slammed into my head. Oh, I'm the first to die. Cool. My vision blurred, and in the darkness, my sister decided to drag me into the cremator. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I did this in Danganronpa, okay? I always do this, okay? I'm sorry. I let my imagination run away. Memories of Lena and me began flashing before my eyes like a revolving lantern. Apple. It all began with an apple. Apple. For as long as I can remember, my sister and I were raised in an orphanage. The orphanage was special. It only took in children with mental or cognitive disorders. Lena was diagnosed with OCD. I, on the other hand, was born with a condition called synesthesia, and it was severe, like an inescapable web of tangled sensations. When I hear a sound, I see colour. When I see colours, I taste flavours. When I taste flavours, I hear sounds. That's fucking mental. The cycle repeats endlessly. To me, an apple is just never an apple. The moment it enters my sight, I hear, smell, taste it. It's going way too fast for me to keep up and read it, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. I wish they'd slow that down. Can I make this slow down? Oh, that just speeds it up. Oh, God. This is as fast as this is the slowest it goes, and sometimes you can't even keep up with that. So these are to prevent him from having issues. I'm going to have to speed read this. The orphanage got shut down, and he had to just deal with it. I'm so sorry. I would recommend decreasing the speed a bit more if you want people to read it and take it in a bit more, because I feel like I'm not taking it in very much. Anyone? Why? What's wrong with your sister? I didn't get to read what was wrong with your sister. What saved us was an apple. Materialized out of thin air. Wow, an apple. Oh, okay, so they were on the streets, didn't have anything to eat. So why am I still hungry? She collapsed again. Okay. Yeah, I think they need to slow this section down. Another apple appeared in my mind. I see. Senses were far sharper than those of ordinary people. See, this is the thing, like, I'm reading this and I'm struggling to keep up just reading it, let alone, like, reading it out loud. Those illusions could be seen by others. Only later than I understood those who could project their abnormal kind of... So I don't get what's happening right now because it's going too fast. So what, he has an ability where he can physically create something? I'm really struggling to keep up with this. It's going too fast. Okay, so... I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Like I say, I was really struggling to read that. I don't know if anybody else was, but I couldn't have read that out loud to you. I was trying to skim read it, basically. And I don't know, he's got an ability that allows him to create objects from his mind or something that, like, other people can see as well. I don't know. I think I might be making that up. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I don't know, man. He's yeah. that's I mean, it's a big thing, because if you're gonna have a lot of scenes like that where people have to read a lot of stuff, then you gotta slow it down a bit. I think if it went to 0.75, I might have been able to read it. It's gotta be slower than that for you to read it, and then you've got to think if someone's reading it out loud to people as well, it needs to be slower than that again. So I would decrease the reading speed. Still have it so you can keep it, you know, increase the speed. No problem with that, but I would definitely decrease the speed a bit more. Because I only got half of that. And I'm normally quite a fast reader. When I opened my eyes, I knew right away that something was wrong. Where's his sister? Is his sister dead? Lena? Oh no, she's not here. Okay. So, oh, the other person isn't here either, but there's still 3 people left. How does that work, Your Honor?
これは何だ?
Could this be? I looked around and realized I was the only one left in the room. Someone has been slain by the werewolf. Gather the clues and uncover the werewolf's true identity. He is having a tough time right now. Okay, calm down, bro. I could actually move that out of the way.
これは何だ?
Is that your sister's? Oh no, that's the headband of the other woman. The mask Kizuna had been wearing is smeared with blood. Okay, dude, I need you to calm down. I'm sorry, werewolf? Yeah, we're playing... Oh, dude, please. Focus, thank you. Calm down, breathe, deep breathing exercises, okay? Yeah, we're playing Salem. Basically, one person is the werewolf, the rest of us are villagers. Right. Well, we need to check. Why can I not? Dude, calm down. Calm down, please. Oh, I have 2,000 health. Okay. Bro, please focus. I know you're stressed. You think your sister's dead, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
これは何だ?
That's your sister's hair, right? Yeah, he's fucking... This hair, it's Lena's. Okay, bro, I need you to... Answer me, are those bones on the floor my sister's? Gather the clues and piece the truth together yourself. I said answer me! Gather the clues and piece the truth together yourself. You getting pissed? It looks like I'll have to uncover the truth on my own. Yeah, no shit, bro. That's what she said 3 times. Mate, you ain't played murder games very often, have you? Look, let a veteran tell you how it's done, alright? I've been on 3. Seriously, bro, your sense of reality is starting to trip me out. Just go, shoot. Thank you. I love how I do that. Look, I've dealt with that as well. I tell you what, you will never be as bad as Senwa, and I love Senwa. Okay. Screen shows the number 3. It's different from what it displayed when I first entered the room. Yeah, that's because there was 4.
これは何だ?
Just open it up, man. Chill of dread runs through me. Yeah, well, there's... I don't know if that was Ash or something. I don't know. Maya did it. Simple. Who the fuck is Maya? You're Mia like, who the fuck is Maya? Sue, explain yourself, please. Oh my god. That's so funny. Do I really want to open this? I can't shake the feeling I'll see something I never meant to comprehend. But if I want to find Lena, this is the only way. Phoenix Rise Mystic... Okay, well... I didn't realise she had red hair. Look, okay? I should have known you were going to do another Phoenix Wright joke, okay? I should have really seen that coming. She was the prime suspect in like 6 cases. I'm sorry, so not that I've played every single Phoenix Wright game, but one I always remember as being like one of the most intriguing and like best story written ones was when she gets kidnapped and you have to work together with, oh god, oh no, his name was in my head and then it left. Your best mate, who's a prosecutor. Shit. Oh, Miles? Is his name Miles? No, not Gumshoe. Miles. Is it Miles? I also loved the one where you had to prevent him from being framed for murder. Miles Edgeworth. Yeah, I loved those ones. To be honest, the first 3 games are fantastic. We're getting off topic. Let's get back into this, okay? Drawing in a deep breath, I pulled open the door to the sanctified cremation. Open it! Well, there's part of the body in here. I'm confused. Is the other half outside? The human bones were arranged in the shape of only the right half of the body. How long were we unconscious for them to be able to do this? Put the lid back on and then rearrange the other part over in the other corner. Come on. Why? Why are the bones inside arranged exactly like the pattern on the floor? I don't want to believe it, but could it be? Everyone else is dead except me? Yeah, well, why would the number still be 3, bruh? Use your words, please. Miles and Phoenix are a couple. No, they've just got the best bromance ever, okay? They have the best bromance ever. The rotary switch only turns the off position on the right. So how are we supposed to ignite the sanctified cremator? Okay, no idea. I don't know how you activate it. Don't look at me. Roll. Okay, I've looked at that already. We haven't checked this out, but it doesn't want me to. Oh yeah, how long have I been out for? How long have I have been out for hours. The current time is 5:15. 6 hours have passed since I lost consciousness. I'm surprised you haven't got, you know, like, that's probably concussion that keeps popping back up there, to be honest. I don't know why it's not letting me check this, but okay. So I guess we need to speak to her now. As this is the first round, I shall provide you, without cost, a data chip containing vital information. Thank you. State your name. I am Kitsuna. This is the test you just completed. Do you know what's wrong with you? I don't. Oh! Okay, I've seen the clock thing before, right? I watched the Hannibal TV series with Mads Mikkelsen in. Anybody who hasn't watched it and you like that kind of like thriller crime thing, highly recommend it. It's a fantastic series. I'm so upset that they cancelled it because it was so good. But they got Will Graham, who's the main character of the show, to do the clock test. Oh boy. His numbers were like not even in the fucking clock face. They were like Alice in Wonderland style, like falling out of it. It was crazy. Then tell me what I am holding. A pen. Then... Ah! Do you even know where you're bleeding from? I don't know. It just hurts. So much. Even if I jammed this pen into your left eye, you'd probably react the same way. What are you talking about? Wait, where did that pen just go? You suffer from hemispatial neglect, a disorder that distorts your perception. You can still see your left side, and your left hand and foot move just fine, but none of it registers in your mind. Aye, okay. To put it simply, to you, the left side of the world doesn't exist. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? I don't get what you're saying. If I place the pen on your left side, you'll think it doesn't exist. You can't even recognize your own condition. To you, the left side of the world simply doesn't exist. I'm using the sort of the android's voice because I'm not really sure who's talking right now because we've got lots of question marks. Your Pathosync is called sinistral neglect. Anything tied to the left side is forcibly erased from your perception. Girl, run. Yeah, I know, right? When someone stabs you with a pen, you fucking run for it. Who's this? This is the wrong time for me to feel like my nose is blocked, because I sort of, with that laugh, I sort of know what type of voice this guy needs. At last, the protagonist makes his entrance. Who are you?
Oh.
Don't tell me you've never heard of the world-famous detective. How ignorant. The name's Hyper. There's no mystery I can't unravel. To avoid disturbing the crime scene, I've appeared through a holographic projection from outside the room. The clues you just gathered, Proxy Saint relayed them to me. Just by hearing them? Ever heard of the rocking chair detective? With my skill, all I need is the narrative to crack the case. So let's cut to the chase. You're the murderous werewolf. The situation has at last grown intense. Allow me to prepare a fitting stage for your battle. I'm sorry, battle? What the fuck is happening now? What is this? You should know this well. Your Pathosync world fabrication. Fascinating. Even I, outside the room, have been pulled in. The reach of this Pathosync, it's far beyond anything I could manage. So Pathosync is what he has, so he can create something that looks real to someone else, but his is like, was like handheld shit, like, this is an apple, there's an apple here, and it looks like there is when there's actually not. Okay, my mind has left the this to it. Raincoat all over again. It had conjured an entire virtual world, dragging everyone into it. Well, it's turned it into a bloody... I'm getting Resonance of Fate / End of Eternity for people that don't know it by Resonance of Fate vibes right now. They had a cathedral like this. Have you ever heard of a battle waged in words? Your debates will take shape as tangible weapons. The loser will be compelled, forced to confess the hidden truth in their heart. I see! If my opponent is the werewolf, then by winning the debate, they'll inevitably admit it. Thank you for the tutorial. Is this why I have health? Yeah, this is why I have health. Okay. The clues you can use in this battle. Okay. You can scroll through the clues using the mouse wheel. Okay. One of the enemy statements is wrong. Use the clues you hold to expose the lie. Okay. Each enemy statement has a time limit. Make your choice before the timer runs out. If there's no clues that you can refute the current statement, press skip. Okay. If you have a clue that contradicts the statement, select it with the mouse wheel and press objection. Okay. Press Q to view the clue details. The timer will pause, giving you extra time to think. Cool. Okay. This is basically speed debates. I can't non-stop debates. That's what it's called, but with just individual people. And hold on to Q in case I need it. So rotary switch, her hair, the lie detector, number 3. Okay. Okay. There's nothing to debate about this murder. Yeah. Right. Is that all you gotta say? Oh, ow, bruh.
この部屋は完全な密室なん
This
だ
room is completely locked. This room is a completely locked room.
大構成者を除けば
Aside from the proxy saying you were the only one in there, this one?
アウトだ
Objection! The life detector is showing 3. That means there are 3 people still alive in this room.
はあ
Impossible! It isn't just you and the proxy saint in there? Could it be a malfunction? Maybe even counted the dead?
へえ
I don't think so. I remember the number we saw before entering was 4.
これが正解だ
Which means there were originally 4 people here. After 1 died, the number dropped to 3.
おお
4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. Ha! Not bad. You can do math. So can you fucking winner! Oh my god. I can't wait till we meet this guy in the flesh. It's gonna be so funny. Did I just get a compliment for basic subtraction? But I've got proof. The lie detector is actually malfunctioning.
戦闘開始
Okay, we're back again. Mask, bones inside the cremator, and Kitsuna's past. Okay, the hologram can do basic arithmetic? It truly is over. I know, right? It truly is. We're doomed as a race.
お前の目の前に
There's a whole corpse lying right in front of you. There isn't actually.
アウトだ
Wow, you're fucking dumb, bro. You're dumb, bro. No hyper, you stupid. Oh, I love you guys so much. You're just making this so much better for me. The body isn't whole. I don't know why, but these bones are arranged to form only the right side of the body. This is why I say ordinary people, unlike a great detective, are hopelessly foolish. You realize you just insulted everyone, right? Hi, jeez. Whether it's the bones in front of you or the ones in the sanctified cremator, they're both the right half of the body. Oh yeah, they are actually. Good point. Oh wait, no. They've just been arranged for the right part. Doesn't necessarily mean they are the right part. Doesn't that prove there were 2 victims? That's just how they've been arranged. These remains aren't complete. The right hand and foot are nothing more than shapes pieced together from fragments. You can't tell left from right with scraps like these. Judging by the total amount, there's no more than enough for a single person. Then maybe some of the bones were reduced to ash. No, the bone ash grinder was broken. In this room, there's no way the bones could have been turned into ash.
だから
Which makes the answer obvious. Only 1 person died here. The life detector wasn't malfunctioning. He's so mad. He's furious with us. How about have a slap you back to reality? There's no signs of a full body. Your conclusion matches mine. I thought the same.
お前
Are you actually a famous detective? Then here's the real question. Why are you the only one left in the room? I was unconscious for 6 whole hours. Maybe someone came and went during that
いい
time.
え
No. Yeah. Okay. Just shut me down, woman. Shut me down. Since you and Lena entered, no one else has come in or out. So this place is a perfect locked room. Then there's only one other possibility. Proxy Saint did something. Yeah. I did nothing. I believe you! You believed her a little too fast, don't you think? She's an android. How could she possibly lie? As expected of a brilliant detective, your conclusion is precise and unerring. Did she literally just tell the biggest lie possible? That little face is so cute. For those 6 hours, I simply stood here and did nothing. Oh, sad face, you're so sad now. Trust in my neutrality. I am not the killer. Which means the killer can only be you, Lyle.
俺は
I'm not the killer. That's what every killer says. The moment the lights went out, I was struck and knocked out cold by a blunt object. At last! You've slipped up, killer! Where in this room would a blunt object even come from?
お前
You're right, there isn't a blunt object in this room. If one had been used, wouldn't it have left bloodstains or impact marks? But there's nothing like that here. No, a blunt object can be created. If this blood-stained mask is combined with something, it can serve as a blunt weapon. What could the Logic Church's mask be combined with to turn it into a blunt weapon? The clock? Well, it's not gonna be that, is it? A clock? Ow!
違う
No, that can't be it. Think again. Well, it's got to be ashes and bone fragments then, isn't it? It's not going to be your hair, is it? Why would it be bones? But, like, again, I am with him. Like, ashes as a weapon? Huh? What? Nani? Using ashes as a weapon? Harper is a scammer. He's no cop. Clock makes more sense. It does, okay? Thank you. You want the hat? Oh, God. Just when the ridiculous voices weren't bad enough, you want me to put on my hat. Okay.
Detective Lulu on the case. Yep, that tasted purple.
And hydrate. Okay. Once it's packed tight, it becomes a blunt weapon. After knocking me out, the ashes could simply be tossed back into the sanctified cremator.
つまり
We've got time for Champion of the Hill. Fine, I'll join. We have time for this. I'm jumping in. So the bloodstains on it aren't the victims? They're yours? Exactly. Think about it. If the victim was burned to death, how could there be any bloodstains left behind? Frying pan time. If the mask that knocked you out belonged to Kizuna, then doesn't that make her the prime suspect? That's what I suspect too. Looking back, the moment the lights went out, the one closest to the main switch was Kitsuna. Then where is Kitsuna now? I mean, he has a point. Where is she? Assuming your reasoning holds, you were unconscious and unable to move for 6 hours. That leaves only Kizuna and Lena able to act. So tell me,
ああ
who was killed and how did the killer vanish into thin air? Who won? Of course, Key won with the frying pan. Let's go over the situation again. When we first entered the room, the life detector showed 4. The people in the room at the time were Lyle, Lena, Kizuna, and Proxy Saint. Rigged. 6 hours later, the only people left in the room were Lyle and the Proxy Saint. However, the life detector still showed 3. There's only one possible explanation. Why is the life detector reading 3 right now? There's someone still alive hiding in the room. There's a corpse hidden somewhere in the room. The life detector is broken. Someone's hiding in the room?
分かったぞ
Well, obviously, it can't be another dead person. Haven't you realized that deduction was hiding a terrifying truth?
ああ
If Kizuna really is the culprit and has gone into hiding, then the one who died must be...
分かったよ
I know. The only one who died without a doubt was my sister, Lena. The moment I grasped that truth, my heart felt as if it had been wrenched tight. Was it reality or just my imagination? I don't know.
そんな
Then where exactly is the culprit
俺
hiding?
は
Then where exactly is the culprit hiding? Why did they say the same line twice? Deja vu! I have heard this line before! Okay. I kept wondering, why did the culprit choose fire as the method of killing? But if they wanted to frame me, they would have chosen a far more direct way.
つまり
Which means the culprit had a reason. They had to kill with fire.
え
What are you getting at? It's precisely because they used fire that we can't find where they're hiding. From that angle, there's only one place the culprit could be hiding. Point out to what? In here? No. 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 In here?
これが正解だ
Okay. What a psycho. The culprit is hiding inside the sanctified cremator. Good lord! Such a ridiculous deduction is making me a brilliant detective feel faint.
戦闘開始
Again? Why, what's wrong with what I just said now?
浄化炉は人を骨ま
Sanctified
で焼き
cremator
尽くすんだ
reduces people to nothing but bones.
温度は 1500
It
度にも
burns
な
at
るんだ
115 degrees Celsius.
そんな高温じゃ
Temperatures that
隠れ
you
るなんて
can
無理
possibly
だ
hide inside and live.
犯人が中に
The
隠
killer
れてたら
crawled in,
自
they'd
分
be
も
dead
死ぬ
too.
浄化炉は人を骨まで焼き尽くすんだ温度は1500度にもなるんだそんな高温じゃ隠れるなんて無理だ
I don't know, man. I actually don't know. I don't know. Ow. Why does he have to shoot me with a laser?
犯人が中に隠れてたら自分も死ぬ
Killer called in, they'd be dead
浄
too.
化炉は人を骨まで
I
焼き尽くす
don't
んだ
know. I'm gonna fail because I'm an idiot. The switch, Meg.
温度は1500度にもなるんだ
Yeah, but for which one?
そんな
I'm
高
out
温
of
じゃ
time.
隠れるなんて無理だ
Ow.
浄化炉は人を骨まで焼き尽くすんだ温度は1500度にもなるんだそんな高温じゃ隠れるなんて無理だ
Oh, unless it's to turn it off. Nope, that's not right. Ow.
犯人が中に隠れてたら自分
Unopenable
も
door.
死ぬ
Bones on the floor.
浄化炉は人を骨まで焼き尽くすんだ
Yeah, but there's bones on the floor. Nothing but bones. Yeah, there's bones on the
温度
floor.
は1500度にもなるんだそんな高温じゃ隠れるなんて無理だダウトだ
Okay, it's to do with the fact I was out for 6 hours. Sorry guys, I'm dumb. this I'm getting some of his dumb energy. It's starting to infect me. How could anyone possibly hide inside the sanctified cremator? The culprit wants us to think that. It's been 6 hours since I was knocked out. The cremator has long since cooled. This is the only place in this room where someone could be hiding. I slowly stepped towards the sanctified cremator. I'm looking too far. Inside lay heaps of bones from some unknown victim, but that wasn't the whole truth. Something else seemed... It keeps doubling some of the lines. That might be something to keep an eye out. Like, that repeated that line twice. Something else seemed to be hidden within. My heart pounded faster and faster. What if Kitsuna really is the culprit? What then? Proxy sake, may I ask something? What is it? If someone isn't identified as a werewolf, can they still commit murder? They can, but even if they kill, they gain nothing. They will never be the final victor. And if a willful, meaningless killing disrupts the selection, I will execute the murderer on the spot. That doesn't matter.
お前
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to kill the culprit. If Kitsuna really is the one who killed Lena, then as her brother, I have to avenge her. There are only 3 of us left in this room. Since I didn't kill the culprit, the culprit must be the remaining one. Where's he getting this? Wow, okay. A sudden harshness pressed against my palm. A knife. A Pathosync world fabrication answered my will, and a knife took shape in my hand. Of course, because he can stab people with an imaginary weapon he just made with his main powers. I'm sorry, okay? No, this is really bonkers fun, okay? I'm just in a giggly fun mood now. You guys have not helped. You've made it worse. I'm wearing the purple hat. What do you expect me to do? But the knife wasn't real. It was only in my imagination. Could even my desire to avenge my sister be nothing more than an illusion? Please excuse me. I'm very tired today as well. I'm hyper, but I'm going to eventually become really sleepy. If I truly wished for revenge, perhaps I should simply turn the sanctified cremator switch and burn the one inside alive. So what should I do? Yeah, we should check who it is first, bruh. I get what you're putting down, but in case it is your sister, do you want to be responsible for murdering your sister? We're gonna see who it is. At the very least, I'll end this myself. Without my sister as my anchor, unable to tell reality from delusion, I'll lose myself, drowning in a sea of illusions. So to be safe, I mustn't rely on the knife. I must end the culprit's life with my own hands. When I first saw this cremator, something felt off. Looking closely now, it's too shallow. As I suspected, the iron plate at the bottom lifts out. There's space hidden beneath. How I deal with the one who burned my sister to death, I'll decide once I finally see them. Oh. See, look, it is your sister. The one inside the sanctified cremator wasn't Kitsuna. Could this be another illusion I created? Lyle? The moment I heard my sister's voice. I mean, to be honest, you could say that too. His voice from within my arms. I knew without a doubt the one before me was truly my sister. Thank God. You're alive. I'm ruining the moment right now. I'm not going to do the lines where they do the talking. Through her words, I understood a single truth. I truly carried the heart to grieve if my sister were to die. And these tears falling now were no lie. Okay, maybe not be too close to your sister, because there's a line, okay? There's a line. We're not stepping over the Game of Thrones boundaries, okay? Lyle, are you alright? Why do you look so sad? I thought you were already... Lyle, don't cry. I'm still alive. There's no need to cry. Lena gently patted my back. The warmth of her hand slowly calmed me down. Sorry to intrude on your touching reunion. But now the conclusion should be obvious. The one who died was Kitsuna, and Lena is the werewolf who killed. There's no way Lena could have killed anyone. Huh? At that moment, I saw it, the knife in Lena's hand, its blade drenched in blood. There's something written on the inner wall at the bottom of the cremator. What does it... Sorry. What does it say? Following Lena's gaze, I looked closer at the writing inside the cremator. I am the culprit. Okay. This is my handwriting? Huh? Did I write this? Because of her obsessive-compulsive disorder, Lena is incapable of lying. Lena, answer me. Are you the werewolf? What happened to you during those 6 hours? I can't remember. Lena clutched her head in agony. After entering the room, I don't know why, but I can't remember anything. There was blood on the back of her head, just like mine. She was probably struck with a blunt object and knocked out, then thrown into the sanctified cremator. The memory loss was likely a side effect of the head trauma. Hey, Proxy Saint, what happens if someone actually gets tagged as the werewolf? I shall enact the purification of the werewolf with the believers at my side. What does purification mean? I shall grant the werewolf's wish and end their life in the manner most befitting their Pathosync.
Oi, oi.
And if Lena isn't actually the werewolf? It makes no difference. Once the majority declares one as the werewolf, I shall carry out their purification, and in that moment the true werewolf shall claim victory. Those falsely accused shall become nourishment for the victor.
つまり
So if Lena is branded the culprit, then I shall offer Lena as a sacrifice to the god of logic. This is truly a mad game. But if there's no escape, then I cannot lose. Lena isn't the culprit. That's exactly what everyone says when their loved one is accused.
戦闘開始
Dude, why are you still here? Okay, cock, bloodstained knife, Bonet Grana Kizuna's past.
被害者は焼死したんだ。
The victim was burned alive, yep.
お前が気を失
You
っ
were
てた
conscious for
6時間
6 hours,
何もしてないだろ
completely inactive that whole time, yep.
だから被
So the
害者を浄
possibility
化炉
that
に入れた
Lena
のはレナしか
put
いない
the
んだ。
victim... So the only possibility is that...
彼女は1500度の高温で被害者を骨まで被害者は焼死したんだ。お前が気を失ってた6時間何もしてないだろ。
completely inactive the whole time.
だから被害者を浄化炉に入れたのはレナしかい。彼女は1500度の高温で被
Probably
害者を
not,
骨ま
because
で
where's
焼き
the
尽くした
knife
んだ。
come from? What? But she has a knife!
被害者は焼死したんだ。お前が気を失ってた6時間何もしてないだろう。だから被害者を浄化炉に入れたのはレナしかいないんだ。
Why would
彼
we
女は
have Kitsuna's
1500度の高温で
past?
被害者を骨まで焼き尽くしたんだ。
Bruh, I'm trying to read and you're annoying
被
me.
害者は焼死したんだ。
Maybe it's actually to this one.
誰かだ
I wasn't like, I was reading the other one thinking that that was right. I was on the right track with the knife at least. Neither Lena nor I have any knife wounds. If the victim was really burned to death, then how do you explain the blood on the knife? That's true. If someone is burned first and stabbed afterwards, there wouldn't be any blood on the blade. And the blood on that knife isn't a small amount, which means the victim was stabbed to death before being burned. So you're saying Lena stabbed Kizuna to death, then tossed her body into the sanctified cremator? I told you, Lena is not the culprit. She can't lie. And don't forget the dying message she left behind. She wrote, I am the culprit.
ああ
Don't forget your own deduction. There are only 3 people alive in this room, excluding the proxy saint. If you're not the culprit, then the only one left is Lena. Am I the werewolf? Lena, don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet, sis. God damn it. Because Lena cannot lie. All the evidence points to her. She would admit it outright, even without a debate battle. So it's settled. Lena is the werewolf. Then prepare to commence purification. Wait! Mate. Just give me a little more time. Stop struggling. There's no other possibility. Or are you trying to claim there's a third culprit besides you two? A third person? At that moment, Hyper's words sparked a revelation. We'd been wrong from the very beginning. Proxy Saint, what is it? How does the life detector determine how many people are alive in the room? It measures heartbeats and breathing to make its count. Then, would an android like you be counted?
いいえ
No. As I stated from the beginning, I am an android, not a living being.
はあ
Mate! If that's true, then... When we entered the room, the life detector showed the number 4. I always thought it meant me, Lena, Kizuna, and the proxy saint. 4 people. But that wasn't the case. Since the proxy saint doesn't count, then there's a missing person. When Lena and I entered the room besides Kizuna, there was an unidentified X hidden inside. That's nothing but a delusion you invented to clear your sister's name. This X is real, otherwise the life detector's reading makes no sense. If your theory is correct, then tell me, where exactly was this X hiding at the start? Probably in the same fucking place that we were looking earlier. That unknown figure, X, was already hiding in the sanctified cremator before Lena and I even entered the room. Even if there was someone we'd never seen hiding here, so what? That means Lena isn't the only suspect anymore. The victim could be X or Kizuna, and the one left standing could just as well be the killer. But that doesn't change the fact that Lena is still the prime suspect. No, we already deduced that the victim was stabbed to death first, then burned in the sanctified cremator. Which means I have evidence proving Lena isn't the murderer. Then show me the evidence. Prove that Lena isn't the culprit. Think back carefully to the moment Lena was lying inside the cremator. Select the clue that could have using the knife. What am I looking for, bruh? Confused days. That is really stop it. I'm trying to look sees. Ow. No, it couldn't be here. Ow. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Get some help. What am I missing? I've got to be looking at it dead in the face, surely. I don't know, man. I'm obviously just being dumb right now. I don't know. I don't know what it wants me to... It doesn't help with this blob thing on the corner of the screen. The knife? No, it doesn't want it to be the knife either. Dust? Yeah, but the thing is, like, where? All I'm doing is just losing my health right now. It's a good job I got a crap ton of health, isn't it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not seeing this right now. I don't know what I need to, what I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm just trying to think, like, is it because she's not got any blood on her clothes? Is it to do with her hair? Because she had lost some of her hair? It's not to do with her hands? It's not to do with, like, the fact that there's, like, the ash on her body? What am I actually missing here right now? There can't be that many other things for me to interact with. I generally haven't got a clue. I generally don't know. A red blob? Where? Are you on about the blood here? Because I've sort of clicked around that area. I don't think that makes much difference. I'm feeling like such an idiot. I'm probably looking at it right now. Up near her head. What do you mean? Up here? Do you mean... I think that's the reflection. Yeah, it's got to be the reflection. No, it couldn't be here. Well, could you give me a hint, bruh? Just because I'm playing as you doesn't mean I actually have your brain. Oh, God. I'm trying, like, the clue buttons, but no. Like, I can't even, like, go to the menu. I'm stuck on this screen right now. What?
へえ
No. No. Are you serious right now? I just clicked that part because I hadn't clicked that part of her hair. I thought it was to do with her hair still. I clicked her clothes. I clicked her skirt because logically when you're like slashing someone you get like the blood splatter like across like your skirt and stuff, and I was like blood would show up, right? Apparently it was on this specific area like here where her hand was. You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they need to maybe if someone starts to get like really confused, just offer a little hint. Maybe it's something to do with this, or this has to be possibly the reason why. So we're not sitting here scratching our heads like orangutans or something. They're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. If Lena had killed with a knife, her clothes would be soaked in blood. No way they'd be this clean. So you're saying Kizuna, or this ex-victim, killed the victim and framed Lena? Oh, I changed that. What? Okay. Exactly. Then how do you explain the dying message inside the sanctified cremator? Wasn't it written by Lena herself, the one who cannot lie? And there's something else that bothers me. If the victim was already killed with a knife, why burn the body afterward? To use the fire as a cover to hide the space between the cremator and frame me as the murderer. Beyond that, there has to be a deeper motive. Like you said. Sorry, please excuse me. The killer had a specific reason to burn with fire. How did the killer use a sanctified cremator to cover up the blood evidence? Hide a clean set of clothes in the cremator's lower chamber, then change after the murder. Commit the murder while wearing the victim's clothes, then burn the blood-stained outfit in the cremator. Use the cremator's fire to dry the bloodstains on their own clothes. Well, that's obviously not going to happen. It's got to be, like, hide a clean set of clothes, right? No? Okay. It'll be the other option then. It's got to be the other one then. Fancy wearing the person you're going to kill their clothes and then, you know, yeah. If the killer wore the victim's clothes during the murder, then stripped them off and tossed them into the sanctified cremator along with the body, every trace would be erased. As expected of a detective, you figured that out so quick. Not to brag, but I spend all day thinking about how to take a girl's clothes off without leaving any evidence. That's really nothing to brag about. We still don't know who the victim actually is. It could be X or it could be Kizuna. But whoever the victim is, Lena remains the prime suspect. If she were really the killer, you could say if she really were the killer as well, but that's fine then. Then why would she keep the bloody knife in her hand and leave the dying message? The game's weird options. I mean, this is a demo, so this is, you know, there are like one or two, like, there's a couple of, like, that sentence there, you could have switched the other two words round, and the sentence might have flowed a bit better than how I read it. I read it how it felt natural to say it, but it actually wasn't written that way, so. But we've got to remember that I don't think English is the first language of this game, so I don't think this company's English or like English, like first language is English anyway, so they would have had to have got translators in for stuff. So she could have just written nothing at all and tossed the knife into the cremator too. Wouldn't that have been smarter? Maybe that was the point, to deliberately mislead us into thinking she wasn't the culprit.
戦闘開始
Oh, we're back again. Oh god. Oh boy.
そしてお前と
Other
レ
than
ナ
you
以
and
外
Lena, there was no one else
こ
in
の
the
部屋には
room.
誰もいない。レナは被害者の
Lena
服を着
disguised
て
herself in the victim's
絆と
clothes,
X を
killed
殺
both
したんだ。
Kisuna and X? I don't think that's correct.
証拠を全部焼き尽くした後、
Then
ジョーカロ
hid
の
the
底に
bottom
隠れて
information
気を失った
pretended to
ふ
be
りをしたんだ。
unconscious.
犯人は彼女しかいないんだ。そしてお前とレナは被害者の服を着て
No,
証拠を
surely we
全部
can
焼
use
き
the
尽くした
three
後
again,
ジ
right?
ョーカロ犯人は彼女しかいないんだ。そしてお前とレナ以外この部屋には誰もいない。
Yeah, that makes no sense with the fact that it still says there's 3 people in the room, bruh.
違う。
I'm also looking at the time. I'm gonna have to head off soon because I got work again tomorrow. So why are we only realizing this now? We've gotten something crucially wrong. From both the total amount of bones and the lie detector's reading, there's only one victim. If the proxy saint doesn't count as a person, then the current number on the lie detector makes no sense. The detector shows 3, but aside from Lyle and me, there's no third person here. Someone else is hiding here. That's impossible. There's nowhere left in this room to hide. No. Some things have changed compared to before we entered. What things? The reason we didn't notice anything strange is because we subconsciously assumed that this world is exactly as it should be. But my senses are sharper than most. Deep down I knew something was off. Proxy Saint, I have a question. Do all the participants in the selection share a common trait? Yes, they all suffer from some form of mental disorder or cognitive impairment, and those abnormalities can affect others.
つまり
So that means the participants in this death game are all Pathosync users. Correct. I finally understand. Think about it. Ever since I came to, we've been trapped inside someone's Pathosync. Our perception right now isn't normal. Then what exactly has changed? Select the objects that have changed compared to before we entered the room. So, the amount of people, the time, and that, no, that's not moved. No, this, what else? This? Why is it taking the what? There.
これが正解
That
だ。
was weird. Aren't these objects just how they're supposed to be? That's the most terrifying thing about Pathosync users. Because they've always lived with that distorted perception, they believe the world has always been that way. Just like how I can create illusions nearly indistinguishable from reality. A Pathosync user can try to get everyone around them into that warped perception, trapping others in their twisted version of the world. So hang on a minute. With this game's logic in mind, everything that happens in Hellblade and Hellblade 2 is a Pathosync. Because everyone is just dragged into this warped perception of reality. Especially in the second game. They all believe giants exist. They all think they can see giants. No, okay, I'm joking. Hellblade 2, fantastic game. Please play it if you haven't. It's awesome. Okay, back to this game. And the worst part, the people under that influence don't even realize their own logic has already been corrupted. Then tell me, what exactly is wrong with these objects? What's the missing from these objects? You know? Oh. Is this Kizuna's thing? Left side. Because she had a thing about left side shit, right? Anything can be defined as the left is being raised from our perception. That's why the left half of the clock, the switch, and the life detector are gone. I wasn't even paying attention to that. It's bonkers. Whose Pathosync are we under? Kizuna's. Do you have any evidence to back up this theory? Which clue provides that Kizuna's Pathosync, sinistral neglect, can erase the left side of the world? Kizuna's past. One last question. The moment Hyper asked, I began reconstructing in my mind how the culprit committed the crime after entering the room. Nice. That's pretty cool. That's fun. The one who died was X. Who's X? And Kizuna, you're the one who killed her. You're the real werewolf. What is it about psycho Japanese girls being creepy as fuck? Comprehension. Good for you, girl. Get some help, girl. Eek, she's terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be the great detective who's seen it all? Oh god of logic, grant me courage. Let me awaken these hysterics from their foolishness. Oh god. Woman, I need to get to bed at some point. How long is this gonna take? Oh my god, okay. Doesn't affect people around me. Doesn't make me the killer.
あなたには私が現場の何かに触れたという証拠がない。
Okay.
レナが血で残したダイイングメッセージこそ彼女が私の異能は左側の削除をしたからといってあなたには私が現場の何かに触れたという証拠がない。
No, okay. Ow.
レナが血で残したダイイングメッセージこそ彼女が真の犯人である証拠よ。私の異能は周囲に確実に影響を与えるの。
No, okay, so what? The bonds! The bonds! Okay. Yeah, but for which one though?
私が現場の何
Oh
かに
yeah,
触
the
れた
bones
と
on
い
the
う証拠
floor.
がない。
The bones on the floor. She put them on the left.
ダウトだ。
When you write, Key. When you write. Cause she don't see no left, so you write. Whether it's the bones in front of me or the ones in the sanctified cremator, they're all arranged on the right side only. At first I thought you were trying to trick us into believing 2 people had died, but that's not it. Because you lack the very concept of the left side, this was the only way you could arrange them. Maybe Lena only did that to frame me. She's got a point. If you're not the killer, then why use your Pathosync to mess with us? Sometimes I just can't control it. Don't you ever lose control too? Then why were you always lurking around me, and just now, when you raised that knife, were you really trying to kill me? I wasn't hiding. I've been right beside you this whole time. You just never noticed. As for the knife, I only raised it because you kept calling me the killer. I just wanted to scare you.
お前、
You a damn liar. I think they should say you are a damn liar. You a damn liar, girl. I'll get your bitch ass out here. I'm sorry, that's what it sounds like it should be. Oh, okay, look. As much as I am, like, having fun and making jokes, you are a damn liar. Or you're a damn liar would fit better, but that's just me. Before you call me a liar, maybe ask yourself why you keep ignoring the truth. Your sister wrote I am the culprit with her own hand. Why do you keep pretending that clue doesn't exist? I believe in Lena. Even if she were named the werewolf, she'd never kill anyone. The killer knocked me out too. I was unconscious for 6 hours. I didn't do anything. I didn't see anything.
ああ、
In fact, there's evidence that proves Kizuna isn't the killer. There's a piece of evidence. Oh, bloodstained mask. Oh no, not that one. That's not it. Try again. The rotary switch. Because it was turned to another direction, right? If she can't see left, it was turned to the left, right? The rotary switch only activates when you turn it to the left. For Kizuna, who lacks any concept of the left, the cremator would never be turned on. She couldn't have burned the body at all. Backed into a corner. Maybe I need to think in reverse. Under what circumstances would Lena, someone literally incapable of lying, kill and leave a dying message? Only if she truly believed she was the killer. Has it been confirmed if Lena is the killer? Then commence purification. Mate! Mate! I finally uncovered the whole truth! Great, I knew it. You really are a great detective. You figured out the trick too, right? Nope, I just thought that line should be delivered by the real detective.
ああ、
Go on, reveal the shocking truth you've uncovered. I mean, I already knew it, but sure, let's hear your version. This guy's definitely not a real detective. Even if Kizuna couldn't activate the sanctified cremator, it doesn't matter. Think about it. What actually killed X? I already know the truth, but I'm still missing one last step. This is a gamble. For my sister's sake, I have to do it. X didn't die in the fire. He was killed with a knife. The killer and the one who activated the cremator don't have to be the same person. Who activated the sanctified cremator? Your sister.
これが正解だ。
Kizuna killed the victim, put the body in the sanctified cremator, then ordered Lena to turn it on for her.
そんな。
That's ridiculous! Lena had no reason to help Kizuna at all. No, she had a reason. There was only one scenario where Lena would ever help the killer. If she didn't follow Kizuna's orders, my life would be in danger. You mean Kizuna used you as a hostage while you were unconscious? Exactly. and the dying message she must have been forced to write it by the killer. How she wrote it isn't the point. If Lena can't lie, doesn't that mean she believed she was the killer? Being unable to lie doesn't make everything she says true. As long as, in her own mind, it isn't a lie, she can say it without hesitation. The real reason the killer burned the body, after the stabbing, was to mislead Lena. What seemed like a simple murder case was layered with doubt. Triple, no, countless misdirections. Whoever devised such a scheme is truly terrifying. When Lena activated the cremator, she had no idea the person inside was already dead. The body was reduced to fragments of bone, leaving us unable to identify who really was or how he was stabbed to death. But if the fatal wound was on his back, hidden from sight, it would have looked like he was merely unconscious inside the sanctified cremator. And so Lena, mistakenly believing X was still alive, was coerced by Kizuna into activating the sanctified cremator. Let's piece together the entire sequence of the crime. Oh god, now I have to do the pop-up book. Okay. Why did Lena... Okay, wait, what does that say again? Why did Lena have to obey Kizuna? Okay. Where were the blood-stained clothes placed to erase the evidence? This one. I am the culprit. Done. Truth reconstructed. Let's reconstruct the entire murder. This is so Danganronpa. After turning off the lights, Kizuna knocked me out with a blunt object. She held me hostage while unconscious, forcing Lena to close her eyes and follow her commands. She moved X from his hiding spot in the purification furnace to the upper level, dressed in his clothes, and stabbed him from behind. She removed the bloodied clothes and hid them under X's corpse. Okay. She ordered Lena to open her eyes and activate the furnace, making Lena believe she had killed X. After the furnace cooled, she forced Lena to write the bloody message inside the lower chamber. She knocked Lena unconscious, concealed her in the furnace's lower level. After rearranging the bone fragments, bloodied knife and mask, she activated her Pathosync to affect the entire room. Because it has these cool abilities, right? Case complete. Oh boy.
なるほど。
I see now. If that's how it went, then yes, Kizuna could very well be the culprit. How did you not think she was the culprit after she did that the first time? Huh? So you'll spin any lie as long as it protects your sister? Your theory has a gaping hole. Lena's memory loss was just an accident. Without it, the moment she woke up, she would have spilled everything. If she really were the killer, I'd have silenced her too. I wouldn't have left her the chance to talk. All it takes is making a promise with Lena. From the way the killer acted, it's obvious they knew about Lena's obsessive-compulsive disorder. So if they made her promise not to say a word, then when she woke up, that promise itself would have kept her from revealing the truth. If she spoke the truth, it would mean breaking her promise, and that would be a lie. The Pathosync he uses are aberrations. They can distort the perceptions of others, but at the same time, they are bound by the very rules of their own afflictions. And that is the weakness we can exploit to turn the tables. Even if I take a huge step back and accept your whole analysis, Lena's suspicion still isn't cleared. She could have followed every step you described and carried out the crime herself.
違う。
No, you're the killer. Where's the proof? Show me the evidence that I'm the killer. I mean, come on, when you give me a demon face like that, what do you expect me to do with it? Why don't you just deactivate your Pathosync? Huh? Because of your Pathosync, we can't perceive anything tied to the concept of the left side. Which means, for all we know, the evidence that convicts you could be hidden on your left hand or your leg. Stop! Stop, you're talking nonsense! Then let's reveal the truth. Has she got an injury? I pulled out my phone and snapped a photo of Kazuna's hand and then one of her foot. If I take a close-up that doesn't reveal left or right, her Pathosync shouldn't distort it. Okay. Let me see. Oh my god, this is... Oh wow, it is bloodied.
Huh?
What did you see? Lena, you're the one who can't lie. Deliver the final blow to the killer. The photo shows hands and feet smeared with ashes and blood. I'm not the killer. Lena is the one lying. I have OCD. That's not a good comeback in an argument, okay? I have OCD. I literally cannot lie. Is there really something on my left hand and left foot? No. In the end, my left hand and left foot. Where are they? People with hemispatial neglect cannot perceive the left side of the world, but their left limbs still function normally. Kazuna raised her left hand in front of her face, but no matter how wide she opened her eyes, she couldn't recognize it. And under the influence of her Pathosync, all we could see was a spotless, graceful left hand. Answer me! If you're not the killer, then why are your hands stained with blood? I can't believe this is still going. Woman, give up. We literally have you backed into a corner right now.
私は誰も殺してなんかいない。そうよ。手や足についた血や骨の灰はジョーカロの近くに行った時うっかりついただけなの。ちょうどあなたたちがさっき気を失って信じて。私は人狼なん私は誰も殺してなんか。
She said something about she was knocked out as
ジョ
well.
ーカロの近くに行った時
I got them when I
うっ
got
か
too
りつ
close
いた
to the
だけなの。
sanctified cremator.
ダウトだ。
But you said you were knocked out with me! You liar. You? A damn liar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I am having a blast, I swear. There's only one answer. You are the werewolf and the one who killed X. I guess this is the end. We have confirmed that Kazuna is the werewolf? Yes. It seems the truth has finally come to light. You're right. Though Kazuna would have felt regret for some reason, she smiled with pride. I'm the murderer, and I was the werewolf in the first round.
Oh.
After a long round of debate, the phase of selection is finally over. Unfortunately, Kazuna is not the final victor. Before the purification begins, I have one last question of you, Kazuna.
もしもあなたが神になれたなら どんな願いを叶え
What
たいで
wish
すか
would you seek to fulfill if you became a god? Damn.
私は全てを李教の教師に捧げます。私を救ってくれたのは教師なのです。生きる意味を与えてくれたのも教師のためなら、私は何にでもなれる。どんなことだってやってみせます。教師が望む世界こそ私の理想なのです。
李教への献身感謝します。李の神のご加護があらんことを。あなたの命をもってこの選抜の幕を開けましょう。どれほどの犠牲があろうと、いかに多くの命が絶たれようとも構わぬ。我らは必ず全能の神をこの地に降臨させるのです。
Now I proclaim the beginning of the sacred purification ritual. Which is what?
処刑開始。
Just execution. You know, the usual. Uh...
やっともう半分の世界が見えた。
Damn. Lyle. Yeah, we basically just condemned someone to be chopped in half. Lena clutched my shirt tightly, eyes wide with fear at the gruesome sight. If they decide I'm the werewolf, will I suffer the same cruel fate? Of course. Oh, this wanker's here now. In the flesh. When did you sneak in here, you phony detective? You're the phony. Yikes! What a terrifying ritual. I nearly pissed myself. Looks like the Church of Comprehension is dead serious about this selection. They really do intend to create a god.
Oi, oi.
Do you think that's even possible?
Ah.
That's for the logic church to worry about. Me? I'm a great detective. I only care about the truth. Oh, right. The reason I came in here. I need something from you.
Huh?
What is it? The photos on your phone. Too bad. I already deleted them. Oh? What? Got something to say? Just that a thought crossed my mind. Wouldn't it make more sense for someone like Kizuna, who can't even perceive the left side of the world, not to use her left hand when committing the crime? What exactly are you getting at? It's true Kizuna might have gotten blood and ash on herself in the struggle, but it's just as possible that, exactly as we saw, there was nothing at all on her left hand or foot. That's impossible. You heard what Lena said. She saw in the photo. To save your sister, you could have used your Pathosync world fabrication to fabricate a fake photo. That's a possibility too, isn't it? That's a possibility too, isn't it? Why did he need to repeat himself twice? I have no idea. And to make it even more convincing, you had Lena, the one who can't lie, describe what was on it. Hyper slowly leaned toward my ear, as if not wanting Lena to overhear. You're a damn liar. I didn't lie. They're talking. I will just shut up.
まあいい。今回のラウンドはただのウォーミングアップだ。
Warming up. I just, honestly, sometimes I love hearing Japanese people say words that they don't have in Japanese. It's great.
これからが本番だ。病能者たちのデスゲームがいよいよ始まる。互いの願いを叶えるために。さあ、病能を使って殺し合いを始めようじゃないか。
Nice. Can I save, please? I'm worried about my Okay, final result. Wow, I got lots of wrong answers. Chapter complete. Woo! Okay, are you saving? Please tell me I can save. Is this game an autosave? Limb severance. That doesn't sound disheartening at all. System. Excellent. I would like to save, please. Because considering it is quite late now, I would like to do chapter 2 in another stream. So let me go back to the main menu. I've saved. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, so chapter 1. That was actually chapter 1 was like 2 hours. Damn. You missed seeing. You'll have to rewatch then. You'll have to rewatch it. Sorry, Key. You'll have to rewatch it. Yeah, the chapter 1, very interesting. I'm gonna save most of like my thoughts until I finish the demo. I don't know how long the demo is, considering we've done one chapter on another chapter. Demo is 3 hours long. Okay, so we've got 1 more hour to go. So I'll probably finish the demo off in another stream, and then I'll give my thoughts in the next stream. But there's lots of positives to this. There's lots of positives, and then I think it's just mostly like tweaks, just here and there, like a couple of text changes, and so just like very small things. But you know, the game's not coming out till next year, so there's so much time for them to perfect this and make it like really good. So yeah, I'm hopeful at what I've played so far. Yeah, sounds good. Right, I am going to head off now, though. Like I said, it's super late. I've got to get stuff ready for work. Friday, Clay or Bean to play with? I have no idea. I need to check in with them. Maybe Clay's free on Friday. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, we'll be... You'll find out Friday. You'll find out Friday. Then I will be back. I'll probably play this game next week because I would like to finish it before I go on holiday. So I'll probably be back with it next week, and I'll try something out on Friday. I'll check out. I've got to see who's free. I think Clay said he was free on Friday, so I'll probably be doing something with Clay. But until then, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have enjoyed checking out this game with me, and we'll finish it off next week. I will see you guys on Friday if you want to hang out with me before then for some more random fun games with some friends. Till then, take care everybody, love and hugs, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye guys, bye.